What's your fake scenario that will never happen but I like to imagine it anyway so that I can fall asleep? I use a fan for white noise. So sometimes I pretend the sound is the humming of a spaceship and I'm sleeping in a little bed next to a big window looking out into space. Adventures of Space Cowboy continues. I time travel to 1973 and try to explain the internet to people. I'm living in an alpine cabin above the snow line. Just me and a dog. Each day I cut firewood. Each night I spend the evening watching the fire and drinking black coffee while the dog snores. A life where I have a GF and we're living together and doing silly things with each other and making jokes. Or going to a park or zoo and having conversations with each other. One day, right? Finding my soulmate and falling in love. Having a girlfriend that loves me. A friend to talk to. A mom and dad that's still alive. I imagine things I wish I said. Not like arguments that I win. I'm just kinda introverted and I don't say a lot of things that would greatly add to a conversation. What I would do on a deserted island, like my survival plan. Being happy. I am being hugged by someone who actually cares for me and makes me feel as if the world only exists between the two of us. I imagine I finally have a boyfriend, or better yet, husband, and we are cuddling. Being cuddled, given affection, comforted and being told nice, reassuring things while I'm feeling shit lol. Me getting railed by Michael Fassbender. Beach life. Palm tree with warm winds, not too hot but comfortable. What I imagine a resort in paradise with those solo huts to be like. I go to the pub and pick up cute boys by talking to them about Lord of the Rings. Then we end up talking about LOTR for hours and I seduce them with my nerdiness. Zombie apocalypse woman zombie. Quitting my job with no notice. World domination as king. I imagine paying off all my debts one by one. Once they are all paid I can sleep. I'm in the Star Wars universe. Mostly banging Kylo Ren or the Mandalorian. But once in a while I just have cool force powers and lightsaber skills. My fake scenarios just range between wholesome life and sex. I'm rich and I don't need to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. A universe ruled by evil space wizards warring against each other. I make up a whole history and such. Being a worldwide recognized music artist, meeting all the celebrities I always wanted to meet. Owning a Porsche. I just imagine someone is cuddling me. It's sad IK and I hope it isn't impossible but damn shit is looking grim. There is something that always keeps playing in my head. I am part of the Teutonic Order fighting a glorious last stand to shift the battle at the LASR. Second in our favor. Me in a Britney Spears music video. I like to imagine that I'm in a rainy jungle sitting in a big cave with my panther and a nice campfire. Most of mine just turns to sex. I like to imagine being in a cave in a blizzard. Cozy in the cave while the whipping winds of my ceiling fan circulate oxygen in my blanket den. Dying to save my nephew in some heroic act. Dying works every time. Stopping a school shooting was my go-to as a teen. I just wanted to imagine people respecting for once. I like to make all-timer baseball lineups. Gets my mind off whatever it is I'm thinking of. For some reason, I used to always imagine getting bitten by a wolf and then turning into a werewolf. I thought I was the only one. Me finally finishing all of my responsibilities, being relaxed and everything. Being with her. Just blending different novels, mangas I read together, keeping the parts I thought were cool, wholesome and chnging other parts. That I can replay situations from my past and do something different or just enjoy the moment. Me being successful in life. Going back to 1450 to vaccinate and arm the North American continent before the European invasion. My shitty-ass OCX canon stuff lets me escape reality and enter in my own little world where I have nothing to worry about. I'm in a big library with wood paneling and a roaring fire while it's storming outside. My dog and I are hunting in a deep jungle. Mainly we sit and watch and wait. Winning the lottery and building a modest home that lasts forever and requires little maintenance. That I'm some super soldier running around saving the world. But futuristic. So basically if Tron and Call of Duty had a bastardized love child. Or Black Ops 3 but with more neon lights. That my straight crush will bend me over and fuck me. Winning the lottery. For me it's just birds flying trough the sky. I like to imagine how I'll invest my Mega Millions winnings. I try out for American Idol and I am able to give every girl over 18 except my family members intense orgasms just by singing, except through car radios. I don't even like to sing. Having someone to hold as I fall asleep. Rosa Diaz and Gina Linetti get their previous relationships retconned and end up together. Not being in debt. Activate amphibian brain. Find a nice shallow pool. Time to eat a bug. Running into Luke Skywalker. Post ROTJ. On Yavin Ivy as a fellow Jedi Knight that went into hiding during the Purge and going on an untold adventure together. That my bed is floating in the middle of the ocean but I'm safe and warm with my cat curled up at my feet. Really does the trick. That and sedatives. Me, writing everyone else's ideas down to use later. My favorite band needs my help producing an album. Winning the current Mega Million Powerball jackpot. I time travel to 1967 and become the lead singer of Black Sabbath. Winning the lottery and never ever having to worry about money again. Winning the Mega Millions or Powerball jackpot and having to buy a new house while my current is totally rebuilt. that I get to be happy with the person I want to be with. I picture being in a small boat in the middle of the ocean at night. The moon's full, and everything has a slight indigo tint. The waves are gently lapping. Living inside of a Ghibli movie. All the romantic scenarios you could imagine in a Wattpad. Not having anxiety and depression. Being happy in a peaceful world, having great friends and family, marrying the love of my life, and having beautiful children. Getting haircut or neck massage by a K-pop star, smiling face. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.